All right, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to our new episode of the DTI Takeover show. For those of you who are just tuning in, I am your host, Miss Kayla. So y'all know I'm here to spotlight another dope entrepreneur. I have with me Diamond Morris, the owner of Custom Links Graphics. Hi, Diamond.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So, Diamond, before we get into Custom Links Graphics, tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
All right, so as you said, my name is Diamond. I live in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I have Custom Links Graphics, which is a graphics company that can do everything for your business, such as logos, business cards, flyers, websites, you name it. I pretty much do it, or I'll pay my way to figure out how to do it. Outside of that, I do have a production company called Live Table Talk After Dark Productions.
Oh, say
And
that one more time. What's it called?
Live Table Talk After Dark Productions.
Live Table Talk After Dark Productions. Okay, what's that?
So, Live Table Talk After Dark Productions is a podcast. We bring on, just as you bring on Black entrepreneurs as well as artists to spotlight them. We do showcasing. We also have a media production company, a part of the podcast, where
Mhm.
we go to different events. We do red carpet, we do interviews on the red carpets, and we create promotional packages for artists to be able to use to promote themselves.
Oh, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. So now this behind you, this got to be a custom link
Yeah,
graphic.
that's my a part of my logo. You can't see it fully.
It is dope. I like
But
it.
that's my logo.
I
Thank
like it. So, I mean, what made you get into graphic design?
To be totally transparent, one of my co-business owners, she was doing the graphics for our podcast, and
Hmm.
she just had a lot going on, and she was taking forever to do them. And I'm like, okay, we need to make these flyers for these people that are coming on. So I was just like, I'm gonna figure out how to do this. And as I started doing it, I fell in love with doing it.
Oh, that's cool. That's real cool. So kind of list everything like the different services that you offer, the different kind of graphics that people can get from you.
So you can get a logo. That's what I started off with doing. You can get
Mhm.
flyers. You can get business cards. I do obituaries. I do album covers. I just did an album cover for The God. His album cover is for Disney. I do business proposals. I do thumbnails. I do pretty much everything. I just learned websiting, building websites. So I've done two
Mhm.
so far websites. I'm about to start my third. Um, just everything that you really like. So right now I have a business startup package where you can get your logo, your a grant letter, like basically the setup for a grant letter, so you'll know how to give it out to different businesses. You can get an invoice. You'll get flyer and invoice, logo, flyer, and grant letter. That's what it is. You get those all for $325.
Well, that's not bad, and that's a lot. That's basically the base to get started. So that's
Right.
definitely a good deal. So it's not just graphics that you're doing then.
I do pretty much. I can do it pretty much all. Help you build your business. Well, I'm not a business mentor. I'm gonna say that because I don't
Okay.
want to get that misconstrued. I just am able to help you set up the fundamentals for your business to be successful and have that eye-catching marketing for your business to grab customers.
That's good. So what's an example of something that's like color schemes, right? So I've learned in school about different color schemes that pop for people that catches people's attention, right? And your flyers. Can you share like how important it is to have something that's clear, but that's also eye grabbing for people?
So you want to is first you have to when you are starting a business, like some of my business advisor, Erica Burns, you have to figure out your target audience. So if you're appealing to children, for example,
Mhm.
at McDonald's or like most fast food places, what are the colors that you see pretty much every time?
Yellows. I see.
Yellows, reds,
Yeah.
those catch children's eyes. When you are if you trying to do like think of it like this: when you think of a mortician or a funeral home, they always choose darker colors, like calm
Mm-hmm.
colors. If you're trying to do something that is like where you're gonna pop people, catch people eyes, custom links where I have that brightness that's gonna like, oh, what is that?
Mm-hmm.
That LED light background to it.
Mm-hmm.
It has that neon to it, something that's gonna pop and catch people who are interested in your business or your target audience. So it's really just figuring out your target audience to determine who you want to market towards.
And then so you base your color schemes on that market audience, on that target.
Yes.
Okay. So like we're like for example, our radio station, we don't really necessarily have a specific person that we target.
Mm-hmm.
Target everybody. So are there any colors like that can we use all the colors? Does it matter?
So for like a radio station, I would suggest using, of course, like you have the red in there. Like ours is
Mm-hmm.
pretty much the same color. Our podcast is black, red, and white. Um, but for you can really use any color. It's just depending on like if you're playing that R&B smooth music, then
Right.
you're not gonna want to use like what Custom Links Graphics has because that's that energetic like
Mm-hmm.
vibe to it. You want to use like a common tone. If you have like what you say, trap music,
Mm-hmm.
you want to use bright colors. Or if you have rock and roll, you want to use bright colors. But if it's
Mm-hmm.
like, for example, gospel, you want to use like lavender. You want to use like royal blue, something that means like royalty. So it just depends on exactly what your business is for you to pick the color that you want to establish for your target audience. So like I feel like the colors that you have for your business works.
It works. Well, that's good. Thank you. Thank you. Hear that from a professional. So, I mean, where do you see custom links going 5 years from now?
5 years from now, let me tell you, this is my, I will say, this is my first year in business. I've
Okay.
been doing graphics for going on 2 years, but I would say this is my first year because I'm actually pushing myself first. Like I'm pushing myself forward because I'm marketing myself. I'm putting myself out there. I'm making myself tangible and reachable and noticeable by people
Mhm.
all over the world. I'm paying my way. So a lot of people want to learn stuff for free. Like, no, if there's something that I know I need to do, it's a checklist for it, and I'm paying my way to learn how to do those things. So in 5 years, I pretty much see myself being tripling. So like right now, I have like one large client that's really getting me where I need to go. I plan on
Mhm.
having like several clients. I plan on opening a building,
Mhm.
office, and having employees who I
Yeah.
teach how to do it. I even plan on teaching my son how to do graphics because kids love the gaming world and
Mhm.
that. So I want to teach him how to do graphics. So therefore, he doesn't have to go work at McDonald's and Burger King like I did. He actually has
Yeah.
the opportunity to do something that's going to help him in the long run in life, even if he falls in love with it like I did.
Yeah.
He'll be able to still have that grounding that he can always fall back on if he loses a job or whatever the case may be.
That's dope. That's dope, Diamond. Last question. I like to ask our guests to explain to get if they could give a piece of advice to the next up and coming entrepreneur, just get started, like yourself.
Mhm.
What's a piece of advice that you would give them?
For me, to be honest, do what you want to do. Like, don't let nobody talk death into your plans or what you envision for yourself because you don't want to be, especially the younger generation, you don't want to be 40 or 30 trying to figure it out or just now finding yourself. I always tell children, like, instead of focusing on love, focus on who you want to be, because at the end of the day, if you focus on love's not going to get you where you want to be at, and you still not going to feel whole. So focus on that business, figure out what you're really passionate about, what makes you excited when you wake up or when you get a message about it or you hear about it. It just makes you excited and you just really want to do it. That's what you want to focus on and just grow from there. Reach out, figure out who's the best business advisor or business mentor, who's the best person who is in this craft. Like for me, even just getting in here, I am reaching out with a lot of business owners, not that just do graphics, but just
Mhm.
because I can learn from them. So just focus, and don't let nobody talk death. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, you don't need to do this. Like I had somebody tell me, oh, if you're doing this, you're going to end up having to pay back taxes because of did it. And I'm just like, okay, I want to be in a position where I don't have to depend on my tax check, so that's
Right.
fine. Like I don't let people in the older generation put you in a stuck mentality.
I love that. I love that. Diamond, let everybody know how they can follow you on social media, and how they can use your services.
So you can look me up on Facebook or Instagram, Diamond Morris. And you also can contact me on my website, customlinksgraphics.com. When on the top right corner is a menu tab. When you select that menu tab, then you'll be able to see where it says services, and then you book a services consultation, and we'll do a Zoom call. I'll show you what I've done, and you tell me what you want, and we'll build it up. My turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours for everything except for the website. The website is 5 days.
All right, I love that. Y'all heard it here first on Total Entertainment Radio. Y'all make sure you guys check out Custom Links Graphics for all your graphic design needs for your business startup basics. Basics.
Basically.
Um, and she'll get you together. Thank you, Diamond, for being a guest on our show today. I definitely learned something. I hope everybody else out there learned something as well. Everybody, y'all make sure y'all continue to tune in to Total Entertainment Radio. Follow us on Facebook at Total Entertainment Radio, on Instagram at The Total ENT Experience, and check out the website. Go to www.totalentradio.com. Until next time, everybody, I am your host, Miss Kayla, and we are signing out.
Alrighty, bye.
See ya.